The developer of Fairune has actually made other games, generally smaller games that are difficult to play or get a hold of right now, but there is Kamiko. Kamiko is available on Steam. I think it's also available on a number of consoles through download stores or whatever, like Switch and the like. And it's a good time. But let's take a look, see what we got. It's one of these buttons. So start up a new game. This game is top-down, not really explorative. It's a little more arcadey. It's like arcade exploration, if that makes sense. It's a reasonably short game. And there are 3 characters you can play as: Yamato, Uzume, and Hinome. So Hinome resembles the character from Fairune, is not. Resembles them. There's 3 different playable characters. Each one plays in a very different way. I'm going to play through the entire game with all 3 characters. So let's start with Yamato. So the game does take from Shinto mythology. You are a shrine maiden. And, some deity has come down and said, "Hey, yo, there's bad stuff. You should do something about that." So there's really not a lot in the way of story. There's this intro cutscene and then gameplay. So, you are a shrine maiden. I think Kamiko means shrine maiden? Well, Amiko is a shrine maiden, so Kamiko is like a friggin'... Actually, I think it's a combination of Kami and Miko. So you're like a friggin' god shrine maiden. Anyway, we're pooped down into the Forest of Awakening. So what do you got? You got an attack button. You got another button that doesn't do anything. And you have a dash button. And look at them dromas already! Dramos. So you have a 3-button attack. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Those red gems there are health. So you have a 3-button attack. You can change direction in the middle of your attack, I think. Yeah, you can. And you'll notice I have 200 something underneath my health up top. We use that for solving puzzles. Also, enemies respawn. You do get that blue stuff for killing enemies, but there's no real point in clearing out the enemies because you walk too far away and they just pop back. I have found that if you leave one dude around... I can't do anything with this yet. So I had to pay a fee. It was 50 energies in order to open this chest. That gave me a key that I can't use right now. If you get hit, you can't attack when you're holding the key. If you get hit, you also drop the key. Anything happens to it, it just goes back in the chest. You do not need to pay a second time. Phase! Get some of that health back. So Yamato is actually probably the weakest damage-wise of the three playable characters. But she makes up for that by being able to just get in the mix. by being able to just get in the mix and hit like 100 times. Your goal over the course of each level is to find 4 of these. There's also a number of other tasks that we'll have to do along the way. Okay, so now that I've opened that, I can use this key. So you can't attack, so you just kind of have to dodge around in order to get to your destination and use it. So these kiwi things actually, like, shoot at you? And of course, there are plenty of secrets. Some of which are required, stuff like that. And then some are for bonuses. Like that chest over there on the left. So it's 2 of those that have opened up. The game is level-based, so our goal is to open up the 4 thingamajiggers for, what's that called? A Toa gate? The 4 gates. So here's your secret. And that will pretty much complete the level. That's one of the bonuses. In every level, there is a big cube and a big diamond. The big cube increases your maximum energy. The big diamond increases your maximum health. Oh, I do have 50. Good. And an orb. What do you do with the orb? The orbs are always a fun challenge. Because you've got to take them somewhere. Usually it's kind of an adventure to get them where they need to go. Sometimes it's easier than others. I don't... nope. Nope. Yes. So you'll find little pedestals like these. The orbs go on those. You just have to dance around enemies to get back there. So I think that's everything on the left. What those orbs do, we will find out shortly. So you see the little glowing sword icon up there next to my HUD bar? That's actually for each character has a charge attack. Doing the charge attack, though, does eat your juice. And now because I did that, I don't have the juice to open that chest. It's okay, you get juice for beating up guys. We'll just go down here for now, and we'll be back. You also have a pretty wide range of movement. Or, not movement, your attack is pretty wide range. Okay, I do not have the 100 requisite energy for that. But I do have the requisite energy for you. I'm gonna kill some more of you guys. So kind of a quirk with the engine that I've found is if you leave one enemy alive in a spawn group, the rest will not respawn. Oh, I don't like that at all. Can you, like... You know what? He's right here. It's fine. Okay, there's our second orb. So I killed both of these, so they were going to respawn. That's a little butts. I did it! Collecting the orbs is usually also required to complete the level, and usually it'll do something like lower a gate that opens up half of the level, or some such. So we still have to go... Ow. We still have to go down here and get this gate. That's 3. And now all that's left is going through this thing that the orbs just opened. Which takes us here, where this is where all of the gates have been lighting things up when we activate them, and that's the end of the level. Once we open up all the gates, going there will end the level. Hey, cut that out. Walking away from me. Ugh. There's a secret right in here. That is our red gem for the level. And I still have plenty of juice. Okay. I tend not to use the charge attack very often, I found. Because I like using my... I like having my juice. I don't want to use it at the wrong time. And then be all out of juice and have to go farm. So this just looped us around, so we're right back where we first entered, which is actually the end of the level. Now there's one last thing. So in each level, not only are there... We've seen most everything. Not only, but as far as collectibles go, not only is there the red gem and the blue cube, but there is also a flat-out secret. And the secret over here is right here. Sushi! The secret that you find is... It's in a random place. There's no real way of knowing it, but it's just there. All it does, aside from doing something else much, much, much later on, it does give you max health, max your energy. And we beat the level! Almost. Free blue gem. Free red diamond. So by the time you've completed a level, you should have an additional 2 gems and 2 cubes. And of course, we have to vanquish the demon running this area. Every level also has a boss. So the enemies around here serve as a constant source of juice, but otherwise they respawn constantly. You see, the second he dies, he respawns. So killing them serves no purpose. So what you want this guy to do is hit these switches. And then once they're all activated, he shoots all of these orbs out, and one of them is the core. So you're just luring them over to each thing. Only kill enemies if they get close. And then just kind of hope the cube shows up somewhere reasonable. And not the cube. Good enough. Typical rule of 3s. Three hits and it dies. Oh, that guy was getting a little close for comfort. We did it! Yeah! So the game is, because it's kind of arcade-based, especially because there's that friggin' sprint button, the game is super, super speedrun friendly. But that does it. For level 1, there's a level 2! Who'd have thought? So I'm going to be making an attempt to do 2 levels per video. We'll see how long that takes out. Because I have beaten the game before, but I wasn't actually paying attention to what I got myself involved in. And I already forget a lot of what's going on, so, you know. We're just gonna bum around and see what happens. Okay, shrine number 1. So I mentioned in Fairune that this is like 110% my aesthetic, and it still kind of is. I think this one goes a little more towards old ruined human city for my taste. I like it when it's more of a... Okay, I got this. I forget where it goes. I mean, I kind of know where it goes, but I don't remember how to get there. Get on the switch! Goes over here, by the way. So there's only one orb in this level. Usually there's 2, only 1 in this level. And it gets rid of the rain and raises a bridge. The levels aren't terribly complicated. So you don't have to worry too much about like, oh no, I didn't find something. Like, just poke around. They're small. It's just hidden in here. Ah, and that's our red gem for the level. Okay, so we opened up the up path. I don't remember... I think there's actually very little over here on the left path, but I'm gonna poke my head back over just to be sure. Because I forget. No, I think that's actually it. Okay, cool. A lot of health on that guy. Okay, I do not have a key. But we did open the path up top. I think you can stab the bubble that comes from that guy. Oh man, those guys were gunning for me. I don't think anything is ever hidden underneath the bushes. Okay, so that lever does... I know what the lever does, but I'm going to... come back here. I want to take care of what's down here first. Doesn't look like you can stab the bubble, actually. Got our level cube. So we got our diamond and our cube. That opens that up. Okay, all that is that. So that's our second shrine. So we need the key in order to get to the... I didn't want to hit that, but I'll take it. I didn't want to hit this because I knew this was timed, and I just wanted to make sure we were cleared out first. Alright, what do we got over here? Yep, there's our key, just like I thought. So I don't actually want to carry this key with me. Because I want to take care of other stuff. Oh, right. Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it with a key. did it. Cube hidden behind the tree, that'll hit one switch, and then the other switch makes a switch appear there. Which makes a glowy thing appear. Glowy thing takes you up top. That's our upper right one, so there should only be one shrine left, and it's behind the key. We also already have our... I did that somehow. Whatever. Guys are a bunch of jerks, you know that? Okay, let's grab our key. This takes us back here, where we can... Woo. Move it over here. Dang it. Dang it. And there's our last one. Oh crap, I didn't actually have the juice for it. It's 28 more, okay. It's irritating only because I know I'm gonna have to re-kill those guys down there when I come back. Can also use just a little more health for safety. Hey, man. Yep, there they are. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we got all the shrines, we got the cube and the diamond, so all that's left is the actual secret, which is right here. Good old cheeseburger. We just have to remember how to get back to the thing. Of course I get hit. Whatever, we'll manage. Get our free cube and our free diamond. And see what boss number 2 has for us. Okay, I remember you now. Don't remember how to fight you, but we'll figure that out. Never mind, I remember how to fight you. Move! Get in the teleporter! Okay, I've done better. Got him! Go away. Go away. So you can use the teleporters to kind of bait this guy around. I would like to also run along the bottom path, but... Dang! No, no, hit it! Hit it! Hit it! Whatever, we did it. Don't care. Doesn't matter, we did it! Hey! Okay, there's stage 2! So until next time, everyone, when we continue on in Kamiko.